Hi y'all, Redneck Programmer here. We're on I think video 7 on our series here. So in the last video we created our first function outside of main, right? We called it and then we printed the result of this. Now then, like I said before, this is just a number we picked, okay? This is going to eventually be what our blood alcohol content is, right? So let's go ahead and start making some more variables because we're going to need variables to use them. So we need what? A result, right? So our result's going to be a decimal, so let's make it a double and let's just call it result. Now we have two constants, remember, right here. For men it's 3.75, for women it's 4.7. So we need to make those doubles because they're decimals. So a male is 3.75, right? Don't need any quotes or anything because it's a double, not a string, right? Make one for a female. What is that? It's 4.7. All right? And that's all we need for right now. Why? Because everything else we need, we can get right here. We can actually use these without having to declare them because they already got data in them. It's data that's passed from our main method, right? The data is already in here. It's just when we call it right here, that's our three values, and then we can use those three values right here just by calling the name of the variable. Now before we start with the math, we need to learn a new concept. It's an if-else statement, okay? This is real easy to understand. Let's use my pets, all right? My kids' pets, actually. So, if, right, my pet is equal to a cat, then the noise is a meow, right? Now then, if it's not a cat, all right, else it's my dog. So if it is a pet and it's a cat, then the noise it makes is a meow. If it's not a cat, it makes some other noise. The only other pet I got is a dog. So else noise is equal to bark. All right? That's it. But the thing is, we need to put our return type in here. So instead of noise, I'll say return meow. If my pet's a cat, then we return a meow. If it's a dog, we return bark. All right? So now then, instead of pet equals cat, we've already written our code. If our gender, okay, see, pulls it up. But we can't do this, right? That's not an equals, that's an assignment. So we could do equals equals. That works. Or we can use a better one. Just say dot equals. And then we put male. All right? Let's get rid of that. So if it's a male, then what do? Well, we have a result, right? So we need to assign that value, whatever calculation we do, we need to assign it to the result. Okay? So result, see, I don't have to declare the data type because I already got it up here. Result is equal to what? The volume, all right? Just look at our equation here. We're going to use this part of it. Okay? Very simple. Simple multiplication. The volume times male. All right? Very easy. Divided by what? Divided by the body weight. That's it. That's all we got to do. Now then, instead of returning a meow, we're going to return that result. Okay? Now then, we could put another one down here that says if it's female, but we only have two, right? Right now, we only have two. We got a male and a female. Okay? So what we say now is, if it equals male, if the gender is male, do this calculation. Because we're using this constant. Else, well, else it must be female, right? Else the result is equal to volume times female divided by body weight. Now then, instead of returning bark, we're going to return result. We can get rid of this. Clean up some of our spaces here. All right. Now when this is all passed, it should do the calculation, right? So what it's saying here with this yellow squiggly line, it's saying extract common part. All right. So let's see what the common part is. What this is trying to do is it's trying to simplify my code. Okay. Notice it removed the returns within it. Okay. That's fine. It's just easier for me to explain it if the returns are inside. So we return the result. Okay. Let's save this. Heck, let's run it. How many drinks have you had? 3. Male or female? I'm a male. Weight, 180 pounds. So it's saying my blood alcohol is 0.06. Now then, is that accurate? No, it's not accurate because we're missing part of this. The point of this is it's actually doing the calculation. That's what we want, right? Now what we can do is we can click right here and let's see this actually work. Okay? So we click on not run, but next to it there's debug. All right? How many have you had? 3. Male or female? Male. Weight, 180 pounds. All right, now then look, it stopped. Let's stop it right here. Right here as it goes in. Now what do we want to do? If you go down here, this is very important. We're going to learn how to debug. Because whenever you break something, you don't know where it's broken, this is how you do it. So you can see the values beside this, right? The volume is 3.0, that's what we entered. Gender is male, that's what we entered. Body weight is 180, that's what we entered. So it's getting to here, okay? When it calls it here, it's putting the right stuff in, all right? Now then what we're going to do is step over, because these are constants. We already know that, right? So gender equals male. Well, true. I put in male. All right, let's step over again. So our result, our volume, our male, 3.75, body weight, that's all correct. Step over. Our result, after it does that calculation, 0.625. So then it's going to come back up here. It's going to give us what we entered, and then our final BAC, and then it prints it out. It's done. So that's how we convert an equation into actual code. So from here on, we're going to start cleaning this up, maybe start making it a little more professional. This right here is just a good example, but you wouldn't want to see this code running at your company somewhere. So when we come back, we're going to talk about more like exception handling. What happens if it asks for a male or a female and I put in the number 73? Well, it can only use either male or female. Or what if it says use male or female and I put in Bubba? Next time we'll see what happens. Thanks, y'all.